What's going on, everybody? I know y'all like, where the fuck have you been? Life, things, that's where I've been. Everybody, welcome back, like for real, to the Walter Hobson Show. If you're new to my channel and new to the show, please go ahead and up or down, wherever it's located, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe to the channel. What's going on, everybody? I know it's been a while. I know it's been a while since I've been here, but like I said, life. That's why I haven't been here. When I say life, like things going on in life. A lot of people can relate. Um, some things good, some things bad, mostly good. But like I just said, life. Probably in another episode or whatever, I may talk about it. I probably will talk about it, whatever. But yeah. So what's been going on with everybody? A lot of shit's been going on. Like a lot of shit has going on. Like new coronavirus bill was passed. New stimulus checks went out and shit. We got 3 vaccines now. I know a lot of people are still on the fence about the vaccines in particular. In my opinion, I'm kind of on the fence a little bit about the vaccines. A little bit. Will I get it? Yes. I have my own. It's not a theory. It's not a theory. It's not a theory, but I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. But it is good that we got options. Like that's dope. To see where we were a year ago till now, that's really really dope. Also, a lot of shit done popped off on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. As some of you know, everybody probably may not watch it, but I believe a majority of my followers or viewers, subscribers, watch Real Housewives of Atlanta and know about Cynthia Bailey got married to Mike Hill. That was great. Congratulations to them. And but it was the events that happened prior to the wedding, which y'all all know. Cynthia's bachelorette party with Bolo the stripper. Funny. That's funny. And yo, we gonna talk about that. And just what have I been up to? If y'all want to comment, y'all can. Also, a new show just premiered on Hulu. Genius Aretha. I know I'm probably late, but I just saw my best friend came over last night, and I just saw the he streamed from his iPad to my big screen, my flat screen. Um, the first episode. Each episode is an hour. I ain't gonna lie. Matter of fact, hold on one second, because it's got a nice ass cast, and I've been seeing this show, this movie. I thought being promoted all on television, all on social media and shit. I thought it was a movie because I know there is an Aretha documentary coming out that has Jennifer Hudson and Marlon Wayne supposed to be in it. But this is a show. It's a scripted show, television show, and it's got a dope ass cast. Like Courtney B. Vance plays Reverend C.L. Franklin. Oh snap! Denzel Washington's wife, Paulette Washington, is in the movie. She plays Reverend C.L. Franklin's mother, Rachel Franklin. Oh, this is really dope. Y'all remember the movie Harriet? I'm pretty sure y'all remember the movie Harriet that came out like last year. The star in Harriet, her name Cynthia Erivo, is Aretha, and I'm gonna be honest, she's a good actress. I'm only familiar with her body of work when she did Harriet, the movie. But then when I saw the first episode of Genius Aretha last night, I saw I'm like, damn. And then my best friend was like, that's old girl from Harriet. I'm like, I look and I'm like, show is. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. But first, like I said, I want to apologize to everybody. I'm sorry that I haven't been at the table. But like I said, things have gone on, good or bad. Majority good, thank God. But, I'm a I'm a firm believer that yes, I'm doing this, I'm doing many things, but when things in your real life like happen, good, bad, in the middle, whatever, I just think, just me personally, I have to just take a step back and just handle my business, handle my shit. You know, get whatever it is in order. That's not in order, in order. If that makes any sense to anybody. But things are good, like I said. And plus, y'all know I work a lot, but I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. 'Cause I got some news on that as well. Like, I work a lot. Like, I'm not saying nobody else works a lot, but I work a lot. So we're gonna touch on that. But the first thing I want to discuss is, like I said in the beginning, the coronavirus update. Um, that's what I'm saying. I don't care what nobody say. When Democrats, politicians are politicians. As of now, everybody should know that. Like, the makeup of politicians. Politicians aren't the most truthful. Politicians, a lot of them are in bed with big banks and big corporations and shit like that. This is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? But there are some good politicians. Like, for example, AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a good politician. Elizabeth Warren, good politician. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just a firm believer that when Democrats are running shit, I'm just gonna say it. Shit gets done. Like, the shit that we need done. Like, Biden been in office, I think now 71 days. And like I told folks, I hope y'all motherfuckers ain't expecting this man and his administration to come the fuck in with a magic wand and zim zim alabim. Shit just gon' no, that's not how it works. I had to tell somebody the other day, please. I swear to God, I had to tell somebody the other day, like, please, Dorothy, get off that yellow brick road. Because she was just so convinced, like, oh, he should have came in day one and everything should. I said, no, Dorothy, that's not how it works, sweetheart. Get off that yellow brick road, click them heels 2 times, come back to reality, boo. There's no place like home. That's not how it works. The way shit was fucked up from the previous administration and shit, the right measures had to be put in place to steer, because fuck it. The United States, we a ship, and this is a glacier. We was about to go collide dead ass into that bitch. Guaranteed. Had Trump got another 4 years in office, we would have hit that motherfucking glacier. Hit that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So God is the Almighty God. Yes, He is. In the name of Jesus. He saw fit that no, that reign of terror was gonna be over. But at least the person in office now is basically letting the people know step by step what's going on. That's all I mean, is it complete transparency in politics? No. I would say the percentage of transparency with this the Biden-Harris administration, I would say is a strong 95, maybe like 97%. Because my thing is, they getting on the news, they're addressing every motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling the new coronavirus task force that he has. You allowing the professionals, these doctors and these scientists, to get out here on the forefront and deliver the information to the people about all updates with COVID-19 versus what the fuck was going on last year. That bullshit. That's all it was some straight up bullshit. Like, okay, you got that asshole cutting off Dr. Fauci and everybody else every 2 seconds, like he know what the fuck is really going on. Motherfucker didn't know shit. So there's a huge difference. Because somebody said the other day, like, well, I don't see too much of a difference. And I said, you are fucking deaf, dumb, and blind if you don't see the difference between the previous administration, what I guess they claim they did, versus what the fuck is going on now with the current administration. You are deaf, dumb, and blind. That's what I said. So, shout out to the Biden-Harris administration. I repeat again, shout out to the Biden-Harris administration, because like I said, shit is moving. Shit is turning around. Yeah, them whack-ass Republicans sitting up there changing voter rules in Georgia and shit, that is, like Joe Biden said, that's disgusting. Y'all basically down there, them motherfucking Republicans in Georgia, you basically down there on that Jim Crow shit. That's what y'all basically trying to do. But I feel it in my spirit that the White House and the Biden administration got something for that ass. For those motherfuckers in Georgia. Brian Kemp, I think that's their governor's name or whatever. If I'm right, I'm right. Okay, whatever. He's irrelevant as far as I'm concerned. Because my thing is, that's the most racist bullshit that this motherfucker just pulled. I'm like, damn. And then to have the lawmaker who all she was doing was knocking on the motherfucking door. She had a right to be in the Capitol to try to get an answer to why are you signing this bill behind closed doors? Why won't you just sign it to the public to see? Because you know you on some bullshit. But okay. Like I said. Oh, I don't know if y'all heard, but there is a strong possibility. It ain't confirmed, but there is a strong possibility that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC, of New York, I think the Bronx, will be possibly challenging Chuck Schumer in the Senate and as Senate Majority Leader. She's a rep. She's in the House of Representatives. You know, he's the head of the Senate now. Because once John Ossoff and Reverend Raphael Warnock picked up those 2 seats in Georgia, that's why them motherfuckers, the Republicans in Georgia, including the governor, changed the rules. I said it. Them motherfuckers, it's one thing they lost one of the seats to a Jewish individual. But to lose the other seat to a black man or anybody of color, you know them motherfuckers was about ready to drink, you know the Republicans was about ready to drink cyanide when the goddamn results came in Georgia, in the runoff. So, it's funny. So, yes. So, because I believe the Democratic Party does need to move a little bit more to the progressive side. We need to be a little bit more assertive. Get out here and hit them with a few more gut punches like the Republicans love to do all the time. So Chuck is scared because you got to understand, people talk so much shit about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC. But my thing is, she gets shit done. And she's for the motherfucking people. That's the bottom line. She's for the fucking people. And she, to me right now, is leading the charge, her and Bernie Sanders, for the progressive movement within the Democratic Party. So, these old heads are sitting back on that old school shit. I'm from the old school. I am. I ain't that motherfucking old. But a lot of the ideology currently in the Democratic Party from back in the day, that ideology, a lot of that shit ain't working no more. That's why you got people like AOC, Bernie Sanders. AOC is the future of the progressive movement in our party. Point blank, period. And when she stood up, I believe it, I feel it, that I really feel that she may challenge Chuck Schumer next year. Chuck Schumer's up for re-election in the midterm next year in 2022. Yep. So, it's going to be interesting because you already know the Republicans are trying to claw their motherfucking way back into power by any means necessary. So, it's going to be interesting. That's why it is imperative that the Democrats pass as much of the Biden and Harris agenda as they can before. I'm not saying we're going to lose the primary. I mean the midterm next year. I ain't saying that at all. But we know that the other side, talking about the Republicans, are trying, they're going to claw their way back into power any way they fucking can. And y'all know it. So, okay, so with that being said, let's talk a little bit about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, I'm sorry, it pisses me off when everybody come for Kenya. Kenya is not perfect. And a lot of motherfuckers like, well, you biased. You feel like Kenya don't do no wrong. No, I've never said that. Kenya does do wrong. Kenya has done a lot wrong. And I have said that. But everybody's talking this bullshit about the girl code that went down at the party. Because bottom line, Bolo fucked somebody that night. And everybody was like, well, why couldn't Kenya just, I like Kenya said, because I want to. Bottom line. If I want to talk about it, I can, because I want to. And my thing is, there is no girl code. And I'm going to tell you the person who brought it up. I love her. Shout out to Claudia Jordan at Fox Soul. And shout out to Claudia Jordan on her talk show with, it's called Cocktails with the Queens. If y'all ain't never seen it, I like it. It comes on Fox Soul. You can watch it on YouTube. It's called Cocktails with the Queen. It's Claudia Jordan, the head host. You have Vivica A. Fox. You have Lisa Ray McCoy. And you have Selena Johnson. I love Selena Johnson. She is soul R&B. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I've always said it. Her voice is just, I love you, Selena. You know. And you can read them with the best. Boo. You still ain't forgot about how you read the shit out of Nikki Gilbert. Even though y'all done moved on from that, but a read is a read, and it was that read goes out in the Hall of Fame. If y'all know what I'm talking about, remember when Selena Johnson was on R&B Divas, Atlanta, and her and Nikki Gilbert, it was first season, I believe, first or second season. This was some years ago, and yeah, they got into it. She called that bitch. I'm sorry. Selena called her ass SpongeBob. She said, "You super whack." With your black ass girl. She was going to fuck in. You can YouTube it. Yeah, and you were like, yeah. That read goes into the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry. Selena, if you're watching it, it does. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. So, they talking this bullshit about, okay, why is Kenya talking about what went down at the bachelorette party? And I get it. What went there stays there. Okay, I get that. But there is no girl code, and Claudia said it, and I said it as well. There is no girl code when we ain't friends. People like, yes, no, the fuck it ain't. Ain't no guy code, ain't no girl code when I don't fuck with you. And my thing is, why would you do what you did, Portia, and whatever Tanya did, on y'all job? Everybody was like, well, I said no. Y'all get a check for this shit, right? Everybody said yes. Then you're at your job. And all them cameras weren't down. So my thing is, everybody on that show got money. If you wanted to fuck Bolo, what would have been a boss move would have been this. You give Bravo they footage and shit for the show. Cynthia's bachelorette party. You give them that footage. But when they said, y'all saw on the show, is the cameras about to go down, y'all done with production? If you wanted to fuck Bolo, all y'all got money. Y'all should have took Bolo to a motherfucking hotel. And then bang Bolo. Not in that house where it's still cameras everywhere and audio. So my thing is, don't get blamed, and let's go back to the fact that I'm in a house with some bitches that don't like me. And y'all know that, I repeat. She in the house with some bitches that don't like her. Okay? So everybody's saying like, well, ain't no well. I'm in a crib, I'm at work, in this situation with some bitches that don't like me. So therefore, I don't have no loyalty to you. So everybody's like, why would you say that? Because it's the fucking truth. I ain't got no motherfucking loyalty to your ass. We ain't cool. You don't like me, I don't like you. And if you were dumb enough to do that dumb shit, then my thing is, why you mad that you being called the fuck out about what the fuck you did? Bottom line. A boss move as well would have been, I did it, and I'm grown, I'm single. That's what Portia should have did. But then when dumbass Tanya, I used to like Tanya, but Tanya, you're not the brightest bulb in the box. Your bulb is quite dim. Everybody at this point knew, whether they were as vocal as Kenya or not, that Bolo stayed the night and Bolo fucked her. But the question mark was, there was another woman in the room. Who was it? Kenya never said Tanya's name. Tanya come off on this bullshit talking about, she's saying disparaging comments about me that I slept with a stripper. No, the fuck she didn't. And your own people in that house said the same thing. Kenya never said your motherfucking name, boo. Not one motherfucking time. She didn't say shit. But your dumb ass, her dumb ass, dumb, was like, I know for a fact that Portia didn't do anything because I was in the room with her the whole night. That's when Candy did like this, like, why in the fuck, said Candy, would you put yourself at the scene of the motherfucking crime? Because you was in that room freaking and fucking somebody. Miss Tanya Sam. Oh, remember the last episode? Let's go back a little bit. Pause. Remember the last episode I did, and I told y'all I had the 2 pairs of glasses and shit. The first pair was through my insurance, the Attitudes. Well, these are my Felipe Charios. I told y'all I was gonna show y'all shit. Okay, these are Felipe Charios. Yes, I got all the shits in them. I got the UV light. I mean, you know, the UV lens, the little blue lens. I call it the little blue lens and shit. And yeah, I like them. I wear them like when I'm going out to special places and shit like that. So back to what we were saying. Leave Kenya alone. Y'all mad, like she said. I'm talking about it because the fuck I want to. And if you was dumb enough to do what the fuck you did, then that's your motherfucking fault. Moving on. I briefly talked about Genius Aretha when I first started this episode, whatever. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought this was a movie. Then I was conflicted because I'm like, okay, Jennifer Hudson is doing a movie, a documentary movie. I don't know if it's on Lifetime or whatever. And Marlon Wayans is in that movie with her. So I'm like, then when I saw it, when my best friend came over and streamed it off his iPad on my TV, I was like, oh shit. He said, this is a show. He's like, it's 8 episodes this season. So I said, so it's gonna be another season. He said, I'm thinking it may be another season because it is good. That first episode, I ain't gonna lie, had me on the edge. Like, you learned so much about the Queen of Soul in that first episode. Like, how Daddy was kind of a Rolling Stone, as we should say. Oh yeah, like you said, they reference this a lot in the show. Oh, the Reverend is a good Reverend. He's Reverend on Sunday, but on Saturday he different. He said he a Reverend that parties on Saturday and preaches on Sunday. And yes, he did. The Reverend smoked. The Reverend drank. And yes, he dealt with different women. Am I judging? Absolutely not. I ain't perfect, but yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it all. But there was one part in that in the show, and I was like, "What the fuck did this woman? Did they just say?" And my best friend was like, "You heard what they said?" I said, "Oh shit." I'm like, "Oh wow." I'm not gonna reveal it. Go to Hulu if you got an account. If not, if you don't have an account with Hulu, I think they're giving like 7 days for free, 30 days for free. I don't know. When you subscribe, and then if you do got it, just look at it. Aretha. Genius Aretha. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tap back in probably today or tomorrow and start, when you gotta catch up, you gotta binge watch. So that's cool. So on another note, yes. So I said that the reason I have not been to the table is because things have gone on. Some bad, good, some good as well. Mostly good. So I'm right here because I'm in such a good mood. I'm going to just talk about what's good. So y'all know I work like a motherfucker. So I'm like, when I'm home, I'm home. Like home, chilling for a bit, sleep, eating, with showering in that order. So most of the time when I do get an off day, I'm at the crib. I will get up early, handle any business that I got to handle, and then I get back to the crib because I'm like, shit, why not be at home? It ain't nothing to really fucking do, one. And shit, I'm paying for this shit every motherfucking month, so why the fuck not be at home? I mean, I got every entertainment amenity that I need. Cable, television, computer, iPhone, iPad. I got a GameCube, don't judge me. I got a Nintendo Switch. I mean, I'm good. You feel me? So, I was made an offer by one of my jobs to come on full time, full benefits. God is great. And I felt something was coming. You know how you feel something is coming? Like, I felt it. Like, I felt something was coming in regards to my work. I didn't know which direction it was coming from, either this one or that. But I felt it coming in. It presented itself right after Valentine's Day. So actually, I have been sitting on this information for a minute. I told the other job that this is occurring, but I told them like last week because they pissed me off. Like they had pissed me off. My one job, they pissed me off so bad. And I'm like, this is why, I didn't spaz out, but I had to set their ass straight. And that's when I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna keep this no more till it's getting close to that time for me to transition to my other job full time. I said, you know what? I said, fuck it. Such and such made me an offer. A nice ass offer. God is amazing. Amazing. And I said, and you know what? Even though I've been working here for y'all a little longer, I accepted it. It was like literally like type of shit, like face to the floor. Like, are you serious? Exactly. So now, since that bomb was dropped, it's like they all like, oh, you shouldn't leave. Now y'all want to talk like y'all should have been talking a long time ago. Like almost 3 years with this one company. It's crazy that I'm still in the position that I'm in. I mean, I'm in management, but still, the money ain't right. And I'm about my money. And I said, y'all had every opportunity to step it the fuck up. So now y'all looking all crazy because your competition, my other job, has stepped it the fuck up. Pretty much rolled the fucking carpet out for me. So do I feel bad? No. But when I leave things on a good note. So I'm not just gonna say fuck this job and just I'm gonna give them the proper 2 weeks, but they already know it's coming. And they're like, well, there's nothing we can say. I said, yeah, if you're willing to match the money that I'm about to start making at my other job, dollar for dollar. Not like, well, we can kind of match it. We think we can. No, match it. Or go more. You already know the answer to that. So I said. So about June, I will be doing this transition. God is good. Thank you so much. I work hard. And some people was like, well, I work hard. I'm not saying like I say nobody else don't work hard or kind of hard halfway in, but I work hard. So that's what's been going on with me. I'll discuss other shit that's going on with me in the future episodes, whatever. Okay. I don't want don't nobody hit my gram up on my Facebook or comment on here about what I'm about to say. Like, I didn't know. I work a lot. Like, I just got put on to this new rapper. He from Detroit. I know y'all gonna be like, really, Walter? Where the fuck have you been? I work, and like I said, I'm like, look, if I catch it, I catch it. It is what it is. Sada Baby. I did not know this song, these two songs. Shout out to Sada Baby. I didn't know these two songs that I've been hearing in my car, in my truck. Every time I go to work, I go on break. I get ready to go home, or I go run errands. Activated. I didn't know what the song was called, and I didn't even know who the artist was. But I'm just like, I hear this song all the fucking time, and I like it. And then 1,000 choppers or some shit, a lot of choppers. I don't know. Y'all know what song I'm talking about. That one. They wanna see me do my dance. Yeah, I did not know that was him either. Songs I hear all the time. Like I said, every time I get it in my truck, I go to work, I go on break, I hear these songs. And it's one more. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't old. I ain't no footy duddy. Block Party. Like, I did not know this was this guy. I didn't know. And I'm like, oh, he's from Detroit? Okay. I like those songs. Don't jump in my comments like, Walt, where the fuck have you been? How old are you? I'm 38. Like I said, I don't catch everything. Like I said, I'm familiar with the songs. I like them. I really do. Like, especially that Activated. That shit go hard. And Block Party go hard. And a lot of choppers, 1,000 choppers, whatever the song is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Sada Baby. Support his shit. Especially if you're in the D. Not just in the D, beyond the D. I like his shit. And I saw a few of his interviews on YouTube. He like a real nigga. People said you can't say it on your show. I did, so. He a real nigga. So, and he rep Detroit. Like hard. So shout out to Sada Baby. Last but not least, I know a lot of people by now have gotten a $1,400 stimmy or more. Please just do right by that money. Like, if you don't know what do right by money is, sit on that shit until you figure out what do right by that money is. Like on some real shit. Like I'm here, motherfucker. I'm going to buy some Jordans and to go nowhere because the COVID numbers in Michigan are up, and y'all keep doing this unnecessary shit. It ain't everybody, but y'all know who the fuck y'all are that ain't wearing masks, that ain't social distancing and doing the shit that you know you should be doing. We are still in a pandemic, and now we have a variant that is another strand of the coronavirus. And it's all started in Texas when them dumbasses down there, they dumbass governor about a month ago saying, oh, they don't have to wear a mask. Our numbers are down, their numbers back up, and motherfuckers still ain't wearing masks. Then you got spring break. 1 million motherfuckers flocking to Miami. No social distancing, no nothing. Then everybody ain't from Miami. So when everybody went spring break over, everybody flying back here, there, everywhere, and you bringing that shit to everybody just around you because you wanted to be fucking dumb. So, when you get your stimulus check, do right by it. Pay some bills. It's called take care of your priorities. And if you don't know what your priorities are, which I don't understand that, but if you don't know what it is I should do, sit on your money. Ain't nothing wrong with, I repeat, ain't nothing wrong with sitting on your money, saving your money. If you don't know what the right moves at that moment once your stimmy drops, whether via direct deposit or a check. So, and all that shit about, oh, I'm going to buy these shoes. I saw that cost $4. For what? Where the fuck you going? Sit down. Save that money. Prioritize that money. I mean, I'm just saying, like, mine's going into savings. Rainy day fund. Because trust me, sometimes it rains. If y'all know what I mean metaphorically. It's life. So, that shit is going, like I said, in the savings. And on that note, thank y'all for watching. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm a little buzzed, but I feel good. I smoked a little blunt. Weed is from the ground. I'm looking at folks like that. It's weed. It's from the ground. It's from the earth. And weed relax me. Edibles, I don't know. I'm not an edible individual, but I smoke, yes, marijuana. And I'm grown, and I ain't gotta apologize for shit. But on that note, I know y'all like, I'm silly. But on that note, thank y'all for tuning into this episode. I know y'all like, look, I know I've made some promises and shit. Like, I'm going to commit to being at this table once a week. I know I said all that shit. Yes, I did. But like I said, I wasn't going to come back here and then have no explanation. And then straight up, life shit happens. You know what I'm saying? But the real ones that fuck with me know me, and they know what it is when I say what I just said about life. Shit happens. But I'm back. And thank y'all for still fucking with me, still rocking with me. Like I said, got a new background, I'm sorry. See, I ain't come back just like, damn, nigga, you just came back, no explanation on shit, where the fuck I be in nothing. No, I came back, I apologized, and I got a new background. I hope y'all like it. I like it, it's dope. Yup. Got a little sun in the corner over there and shit. Little background with the city in the sky. Yes, I'm crazy, y'all. So, to anybody that's new to my channel, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I ain't asking for no money. No, I still ain't doing that shit like I see a lot of other bloggers pretty much on their shit begging for people to send them money to support. If, like I said, I do have a website. My website is called reflectionofaman.com. That's reflection, singular, not plural, reflection, the word of, the letter A, the word man.com, where you'll see my written blogs. I got a little pictorial shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Merch. Look, I know I said I got the merch coming. I still got the stuff, the materials for my merch. It's just my original printer has shut down because of COVID. And then The motherfucker moved his location. It ain't too far, but then when they moved the location, they now working at a 40 or 30% capacity. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you moved your business during COVID, then now you at another location, and then boom, you just running. No. So it's been hard. Like I've gotten quotes and estimates, and we've sat down and had a consultation and shit. You know, get the visual going for the merch. But no. Still working on that. It's still coming. I repeat, they're still coming. But anybody that knows me know, I try, you know, nothing's perfect. I try to kind of be a little perfectionist with certain shit. So I'm just waiting. Because I want it to be right. Especially if I'm going to be selling shit, like my merch, to my subscribers, the public. So it's coming. So on that note, thank y'all so much for this episode. To anybody that's viewing this that is new viewing my show, please like and subscribe. I think it's right here. Yep. Like and subscribe right there. And I thank y'all so much. Till next time. Peace, love, and hair grease. All that good shit. Peace, love, and hair grease. All the good shit. Thank y'all. Peace. Always push your chair up when you get up.